Hi guys. Today I thought I'd share with you my routine, my daily routine. I try to do this in the morning, but sometimes I can't. But it's something that I do to try to maintain my garden. Because if you kind of let it go for a few days, things can get out of control a little bit. Plus, you need to check on watering. I'm going to check on weeds. I'm going to check on if there's any deadheading. This is just my way of maintenance, so I don't spend my whole weekend, instead of planting, end up spending it doing the maintenance part. So if you do a little bit day by day, I think it makes things so much easier. Hello, Samuel. My little Samuel's down right below me. And plus, this weekend, we're supposed to get rain. And so that means no watering, yay. But it also means I got to make sure things are cleaned up in the yard, that I didn't leave like anything out, like my Sure Start and anything like that. Make sure my tools are put away so they don't get rusty, because I had the tendency to kind of leave them out because I'm like, oh, I'm going to come back and do that in a little bit. I'm going to wait till it's a little cooler, and then I get distracted and then I just leave it. So I got to make sure those things are taken care of too. There they go. Anyway, so let's go and start the routine. So there's my workstation here, and as you can see, I left my Sure Start out, which I always do, and I got my shovel out. So I want to put these away. I'm not too concerned about these, because these are going to get tossed, so maybe I'll toss these in the garbage. It's hard for me to get outside or get out to the front yard because my dogs will try to escape. They get separation anxiety, so I have to do it when they're in the backyard so I can go out to the front yard and take the garbage out. I know, it's a routine, but so let's go put these away. I like to go to my garden beds and take a look at the plants, seeing if there's anything getting eaten. And then while I'm here, I try to deadhead. So deadhead my marigolds so they can grow more. And when I deadhead marigolds, I go right down as far as I can go to the base, to where before the leaves start, and then I just give it a cut. I think the rest of it looks okay. Yep. Down here, give it a cut. This will help stimulate growth, and it looks better. But I definitely I always walk my garden in the morning to give myself an idea of what needs to be done. If anything's missing water, because yesterday I had to water the guara myself, because it must not, from the irrigation, must not be hitting it. So those are things I check for. Oh, look, a little sunflower's coming. But everything's looking good in here. I don't think I need to do anything in this garden. This we'll have to work on. I have to take out all the rose petals. They're just all over the place, and they're just falling. So I got take that. I got fill up the water. Take a look at this container. Take out some of the rose petals. But this container is doing really well. Oh, guys, I'm really happy we did this. This has turned out just so nice. I love the colors. Super pretty. All right, this I think I'm going to get rid of this. It's a kumquat, and it looks terrible. It looked pretty when it was blooming, and then nothing. So anyway, that crepe myrtle, I have to get in there and give that let's see, let's get in there now. This is a sucker. I always keep my pruners in my pocket. I'll go in and trim it as far down. It's hard to do anything at the base. Get rid of all of them. So we don't need those down there. Just minor little things as you're walking along. So we trimmed the crepe myrtle part there. Hello, Stachy. And then over here, take a look in Sully's garden. Basically, I'm just looking to see if there's anything wrong. Look at this, this poor thing just never made it. And it's dry. So we'll get rid of that. And then this is where I inspect and then plan. So it looks like the Mystic Spiries is going to have to be cut back, because down there, hidden, and then cut back this too, is my Black-Eyed Susans, and I'll cut back the Nepeta a little bit. I want to give it room to get some sunlight, so I will cut that back. Not today, but that's in my plan for the next time I'm out here, or maybe later today. Looking at my bee balm, this is Jacob's Klein. Still getting eaten, but it looks pretty good. Last year I only had one stem, so this year it's like, woo! But yes, so I walk through, look, I'm looking for weeds. Everything's looking pretty good, so yay. Looks like one of my flowers fell over there. I don't know if you could see it. See, it broke, so that I'll have to fix. I'll have to clip that. And let's see, and then take a look at my gardenia. We fertilized it the other day, and look at, it's gotten buds like all over it. So I think it's going to be another nice year with the gardenia. I mean, they're all over. Yay! I wasn't sure. I cut off a big portion of this plant this year. There wasn't down here. See where it's clipped there? It was growing like lopsided. The side was like way overgrown. So we just cut that. You should never cut more than a third of your plant. But I think it's going to look good. I'm guessing probably in the next few weeks. Ooh-wee! And looking, our blazing star. It is. Look what happened, guys. Look, overnight. Yesterday I looked. Our blazing star's coming in. Oh my gosh. Oh no. What's that? Oh, I don't know what that is. Looks like fabric. Weird. But look. Where is it? There it is. Sorry. Look. Oh my God. I'm so exciting. That's our blazing star. So one's coming up. We have 5 in there. I am so stoked. I can't believe it. I think that's my first bulb. So I'm really happy that something's growing. So this is why it's fun to do inspections in the morning. I was not expecting to see that, so that was a big shock to me. I know you guys are excited too for blazing stars. Yeah, and they're dog friendly. So anyway, let's go take a look at the my containers, because for some reason those are usually the first thing that I look at, and today I did not look at them yet. Oh my God, I have all 3 of them with me. My babies, yes, yes, yes. Okay, I know. Let's go look at, whoops, I got cut off. They knocked my microphone off and everything. So let's go look at the containers, and then I think that's pretty good inspection of all the garden. Like, it's so easy. And then we just have one last step to do, and that's it. So it's easy, it's fun, and this is something that you can do every day for 5-10 minutes. That's all it takes. But let's go check out, I have one more, the little garden and the containers. So let's go take a look at those. I don't know why I always forget this garden. So I'm taking a look at that. Everything looks really good. I'm really happy how the Nepeta is growing back. So that is nice. I think my African daisies are done. They're more of a late winter plant here. Excuse me, Stach. I can't move. Move, baby. Thank you. They're more of a winter, late winter, early spring, and then once it starts to warm up, they die out. But everything else is looking good. Yay! And then look over here. Look at my potatoes. I don't know what's going on with potatoes. They are really sprouted. I mean, we just mounted that one and it's growing even more. So I'm gonna have to put some more dirt on those, especially before the rain comes. And then my plants, I like to feel the soil. It feels wet. I watered these last night. That one feels a little dry. So I think I'll give them a little bit of more of a water right now before before the rain comes. I thought it's not supposed to rain today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, but I think by the end of the day when the sun comes out, if we get sun, I am not sure. Are we going to get some sun? It's hard to say. So I'll give these a water. Let's go check out the other containers. So there is this one. This looks like everything is growing good. I like to look and see if there's any insects or anything. Do a little inspection. You know, that way you can get on it early. So that container looks good. I really want to get some yellow flowers to put in there. And then over here, this container, it looks good. Do an inspection. Yeah, it looks good. So now all I have to do is take out in the bird bath here. I just throw them on the ground because there's 1,000 of them on the ground, so I don't care. Ooh, the water's cold. So, yes, these aren't fun things. It's the one thing about having a bird bath, and it's kind of gross, and it's getting algae. So I like to clean my bird baths with vinegar and water, and that's something I will do, but I probably won't do that until it starts to warm up a little bit, especially if we're getting rain. It's just going to get icky again anyway. Come on over. Look, there's a lot in here. I told you these roses. I have to see what, I mean, there's like seeds and stuff. And the thing is, I think it's blocking my filter because it's not flowing like it should. All right, so let's fill that, but look at that. My roses are already dying out. I mean, there's a couple buds I see, but a lot of them already just bloomed. That's crazy. That seems early. But let me go get, oh, there's more. I'm gonna go and do a little cleaning of this and water the plants. Water the dogs and get the dogs. But we gotta water these. And we gotta yell at these dogs. Okay, give it to Mama. All right, it looks like I have a little morning exercise because this is what he does. He likes to play chase. Oh, is he gonna take it to his bed? Sometimes he takes things. Oh, do you have dogs? And if so, do they like to play chase? You can't eat that, baby. Put that here. Baby. This is why we have an empty pot here and it keeps filling up from all the stuff that he eats. I gotta empty that. That's why that's there. All right, let me go get the hose. I'll hose you down, little boy. Oh no, and Sonny's back there eating too. These good dogs. Time to give these babies a little water. I like to water in the morning so it sets your plants up for the day. I try not to water when it's sunny out, like when the sun is out, because it can burn their leaves. And if you work in the morning and you don't have time to come out, I would water in the evening when the sun's just going down. I mean, they're more prone to get a fungal disease at night. I mean, you should water in the morning. But if you can't, you know, for your plants to stay alive, you're best off watering in the evening then if you can't. That's what I used to do. So now I try to water in the morning, and then it's a task I get out of the way. Because watering, I'll be honest with you, it's my least favorite chore. I hate watering. So I'm glad that my husband set up irrigation in my raised beds and in Sully's garden. But yeah, otherwise it's a pain because he didn't set up the irrigation for out front yet, so I gotta go out and hand water my plants out there. Give my potatoes, you want to keep the soil moist, not wet. And apparently they're happy with that. I can't believe these things like sprouted overnight. Last night was a good night in the garden. I'm pretty happy about all this. So I still can't believe my blazing star. That's super exciting for me. So yeah, I think these are all watered pretty good. And this is my Pinnacle Limelight Hydrangea. I already watered this, but I didn't tape it, but I wanted to show you. So I tried to give that a water. Let Sunny drink a little bit of water. And then I have my ugly palm tree. Once it grew a flower, it didn't look very good. So I give this a water. I think I want to put plants in the pot and see how they do. I'm just giving this a quick water. I might as well give this some water too. These are all kind of thirsty plants. Well, the bee balm doesn't need a lot of water, but I know the cannas do. I think the creeping jennies like it moist, and so does the petunias. So I'll give this a water. But I really like this pot. It turned out so nice. I can't wait to see when the bee balm and the cannas get flowers, but it's full of rosebuds too. Well, I think that's it for me. So to recap for our morning routine, you want to, please, I can't do anything without them. So to recap our morning routine, you want to check if plants need to be watered. That's probably number one. If you have time, you're sipping your coffee, do a little deadheading. You want to inspect your plants, kind of give a look, see if there's anything odd, like they're getting aphids or if there's anything eating them. It's a great time to catch it while you can. If you see any weeds, which I didn't see any weeds, I'm doing good. Pull some weeds out if you see any of them. And what else do we got? And if you have time, fertilize your plants, but I think that's it. So we want to water, do some pruning, pull some weeds, do an inspection and seeing if anything new is growing, like our blazing star coming up from the ground. So yeah, that's it. I mean, that's kind of what I do. And this normally takes me like 10 minutes in the morning. I mean, unless I have a lot of watering, if I missed a watering. But yeah, this is 5-10 minute routine. It just takes a little longer in video, and especially since you're with me chatting. I think if I had a friend or someone with me, I'd probably be chatting a lot too. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope that you're getting some nice weather, and I hope you can get out in the garden. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.